Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Duran pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Cunningham for three. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Well, as a defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
Back to Harden. Robinson against Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Lead from outside. Rebound by the Pistons. Come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Well, hey, if you can prevent the other team from getting into a rhythm, the advantage is all yours. Now, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. On the way, Harris. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
In a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Here's Cunningham. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Thompson finds Robinson. Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. Harris outside. And the three ball is good. Harris has got his third bucket of the night.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Pistons leading by 7. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Harden. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 in the field. Wade outside. High post Allen. Turns on him. Allen kicks to Harden. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And that time, converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight.
Harris inside. Mobley's there. Good D by Mobley.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Now, here's Cunningham. Harris kicks to Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And here's Cleveland. They've got an 8-0 run. And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Kate Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duran and Sar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
Thompson misses. And so Harden will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Mobley the pass to Wilson. Locked up there for Allen. The shot. No good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Now Wade following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. He's checked in for Wade. The Pistons have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Harris, no good. And the Cavaliers with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Mitchell left side. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 10 points.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Good on the shot.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here is Harden. Just 1 point separating the teams. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to Harden. Shot from 12. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harris outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Harden can't hit. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Stolen by Harden, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Cavaliers trailing. Mobley outside. Allen a screen on Cunningham. And here's Harden for 3. Pocket 6. For the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
And a large portion of Harden's shots come from the perimeter. And for good reason. He is an absolute sharpshooter.
Cunningham sets a screen for Robinson. Over Mitchell. Robinson misses. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 16-5 run here. Here's Allen. Rebound, Detroit. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Thompson. Harris against Mobley. Back to Thompson. Front past the arc. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Merrill can't hit. The Pistons trailing. Here's Cunningham.
assertive play you want to see more of.
Harden dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got his 6th rebound on the night. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duran drawing comparisons now to young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound. Well, as a lob partner, Duran's exactly what you want. He really goes and gets it.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Checked in for the Pistons. Jenkins comes in for Robinson. And then for Cleveland, Tyson's checked in. And Strus is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, trailing by 2. Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. And here is Jenkins, guarded by Harden. From deep, Herder. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 5, and they pick up 2.
Yep, and that's a confidence builder for Cunningham. Good to see him getting it done inside.
Harden outside. And the 3 off target.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
On the way, Harris. 9 points in the game so far. A 3-pointer, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Allen finds Strus. Here's Tyson, guarded by Harris. Pass to Merrill. It's good from long range. Merrill's got 6 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's Harris from the arc. The rebound by Merrill. The Cavaliers leading. Harden up top. He's got 6. A 3 from Strus. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here is Harris. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. In the corner, Harden. No good with the triple. Herder passes to Harris. Cunningham outside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 10 points for him. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
The Pistons trailing. Fast break. Here they come. Sinks that one from the post. Jenkins got the first basket of the second quarter for Detroit.
So graceful with the teardrop.
The kicks to Strus. Cleveland moving the ball around. Schroeder outside. There's a good screen. It's over Jenkins. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Stewart with the screen on Strus. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Stewart after Cleveland got the three-pointer. Pass to LeVert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Wade's checked in. And he can't hit the second.
Well, they tied it up, but that was a good chance to pull in front.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved. But we're not finished yet. Guys?
On the run. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Merrill. Karis LeVert making his last shot. Schroeder. Basket good off the assist from Allen. And the Cavaliers lead by one.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. Robinson comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Cunningham in for Jenkins. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Thompson gets it to go.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Bruce finds Merrill. Offline with his three. And And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as much as 10.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Duncan Robinson, one of the more efficient three-point marksman coach in this league.
Yeah, look, Kevin, Duncan Robinson built his game around his three-point shooting, and the threat of the three has drawn more defensive attention, and Duncan Robinson has learned to make plays for other people based on the defense that he sees a much improved all-around basketball.
Here's Merrill. 9 points in the game so far. Cunningham looking it over. Thompson in the corner. Three-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Merrill passes to Schroeder. Now here's Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wade's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Cunningham against Schroeder. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Schroeder. Detroit, no good that time either. For Cleveland, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. That's 3 of 9. Pass to Allen. And here's Cruz for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Robinson for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Robinson in the mix, coming right back.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
You.
There's a check in for Holland. Cleveland also making some changes. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Sam Merrill. And James Harden subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Cruz kicks to Wade. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Thompson with the rebound.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Stewart with the screen on Hart. Cunningham. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Cruz against Thompson. Allen with the screen for Hart. Allen, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for him. So, and guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure. Interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Allen. Back to Harden. Beyond the arc. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Robinson. Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 3-point Piston lead.
Well, when your shot is as polished as Robinson's, you can be that fast with your motion.
Harden's way outside. Again, the miss by Harden.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Stewart, a screen for Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. No good that time. Good D by Harden. Cunningham against Bruce. Pass to Wade. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The kick out to Cunningham. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Yo.
He's checked in for Detroit. Here's Tyson. Still yet to score. Mitchell left side. They need this. Clock is at 3. Here's Bryant. Rebound by the Pistons. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here is Robinson. He's got 6. Robinson is screen on Bryant. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the Pistons another 3.
And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end.
Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Harden. And Turin slams it in.
Well, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Wade sets the pick for Harden. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Cunningham for 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Tyson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Cunningham passes to Duren. And the layup falls. Duren's got the lead up to 10 now for Detroit.
Well, this is where Duren looks to score, and it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Bryant. And here's Harden. Takes the 3. Oh, defensively, what can you do against Harden?
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Harden. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Back to Harden. Lets it go with the three. And another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Puts it up from 12. Again, the Pistons good for two.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Now, here is Harden. 18 points for him. The shot no good. Tyson.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 18. That shot off, and so we wrap up the first half. The Pistons on top. They lead by 6. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
53.
Greetings, everybody. It's game 2, and things are a little rocky right now for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some pressure off the starters here. Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. They were able to hold serve in game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game, and it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at Kate Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Wow, came this close for 3 free throws.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Harris. Good D by Mobley.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And that's a big-time finish. You know,
that's
Allen's
a big
got a little
time finish
nasty
right
streak
there.
in him.
The Pistons leading. Cunningham outside. That's good from Harris on the assist by Cunningham.
Yo.
18 points for Tobias Harris. Wade kicks to Mobley. Pass to Harden.
Tobias Harris going off.
From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the lock to Duran.
Okay, Harris going nuts.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. For 3, Mitchell. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. An overlooked part.
Okay, who y'all got? What's happening? What's happening, Val?
Pass to Cunningham. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Duran sets the screen for Robinson. Count the basket. And now it's a 9-point Piston lead.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that 3rd quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Yo. Oh, let's go. Get this game back on the road.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Mobley a screen. Harden way outside. And nothing is falling for him right now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Kate Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Thompson a screen on Harden. Here's Cunningham, and the shot goes down. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the 3rd quarter.
Harden, no good. And the Pistons with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. Back to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
I ran this earlier, right?
The skill set Cade Cunningham possesses. What he
And they beat the
I think a couple of
breaks off the
number
thing
one is
by like
points is
20.
outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Cunningham's got 25 points.
And what a block from Cunningham. He let that fly from long
long. For three, Mitchell.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Cunningham for three. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Allen. And another miss by Cleveland.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Robinson for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Mobley wide open. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
Good on the three-point shot.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
And Thompson kicks to Harris. To the middle, here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Detroit with the rebound. Thompson up top. Wade is covering. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Up and in on the layup. Cunningham's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Cunningham outside. Duran with a screen on Hart. Cunningham for three. Out to Harris. From downtown, trains the three-pointer. Harris has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Mitchell looking it over. Mobley outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. For the Pistons, Allen comes in for Tobias Harris, and it's Jenkins in for Cunningham. Sam Merrill, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Duran with it. He's got 10. And Thompson kicks to Holland. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Jenkins can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 20. It's Harden with the drive. Harden draws the double. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. Harden's got 21 in the game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Outside Robinson. There's the lob to Duran.
Well, Robinson not known for his passing passing, but he will move the ball when that's what's called for.
Now Cleveland shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Off target from outside. Pistons leading by 19. Thompson surveying the floor. Fires from deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Merrill passes to Harden. A kick out to Mobley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Robinson against Mitchell. Pass to Holland. Takes a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Holland's got 5 now.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
Allen with the screen for Harden. And another miss by Cleveland. Detroit's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Jenkins the pass to Holland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duran. So for the Pistons, Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for Azar Thompson. And it's Cunningham in for Duncan Robinson. And then for Cleveland, Tyson's checked in. And Strus is subbed in for Mitchell. Schroeder dishes to Allen. Pass to Strus. Here's Tyson. Now Allen, 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the basket is good. 11 points in the game.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
To the wing right side. Back to Cunningham. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's a high percentage look when the lead doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Allen. He's got 6, and it's Schroeder missing. Now Huerter to the paint. Here's Holland. And he comes up with the deuce. Holland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Tyson. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Pistons on top, just dominating this one. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And tonight, how about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. And he gets the bucket.
Cunningham is so skilled working the pick and roll. That time the play was for himself to score.
The 3 from Harden connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Merrill. Pass to Tyson. Huerter against Strus. Misses the baby hook. Huerter kicks to Jenkins. Here's Holland. Jenkins the pass to Holland. Now here's Jenkins. Guarded by Harden. Really left alone that time. Huerter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there. The defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Here's Harden. Plays it up.
Oh, good shot.
Harden's got 26 points.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's defended by Merrill. Pass to Jenkins. From deep. And it's Tyson with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Merrill passes to Harden. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
And the Pistons making a change here. Harris has checked in. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Cunningham's shot is off. Well, the Cavaliers' shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. And here's Harden for 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Pass to Jenkins. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Now here's Harden. So wide open shot from Strus. The Cavaliers again can't hit. In the corner. Herter with it. A three-pointer off the mark. So it's the Cavaliers now. Here's Merrill. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Cunningham outside. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, he's always on the hunt. Cunningham's next shot is never far off.
Wade passes to Merrill. Now, here's Strus. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Jenkins. From the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Wade's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here is Strus. Here's Merrill. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Cunningham finds Stewart. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got 7 rebounds in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Tyson. Wade, a screen on Herter. And another miss by Cleveland. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, once he gets momentum going towards the rim, Cunningham is hard to veer off course.
Now, here is Harden. Wade outside. Here's Strus. A basket good off the assist from Wade.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jenkins. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Here's Merrill, covered by Cunningham. And here's Harden. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstances.
Now here is Harris. Stewart, a screen for Harris. The kick out to Cunningham. Shoots over Merrill, and it's Strus with the rebound. Cavaliers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Three-pointer, Wade. And, well, Detroit shooting certainly. Key for them in this one. 55.